Hey guys, I'm back with another YouTube video. I got a good text there and have asked me this. Keno, you know when people talk about moving to Dublin and all, Dublin, Ireland and all, and they're like, oh my god, we should get a house here, we should get a house there, here, there, everywhere. Would you mind talking about how this situation is fixed, basically, Keno? Yeah, no problem. I know everything, Keno, bit of everything is what it is. So this is how it goes. Years ago, yeah, there's loads of country people, yeah, and they all went where the work went. As in, they couldn't care less where the work was, basically. So where they head to? Dublin, Ireland. So they all go into Dublin, restart their lives, basically. Really? Oh yeah. They have the girlfriend, yeah, could be a country woman, yeah. Bring her up to fucking Dublin is what it is. I raised a family there, bringing them to school and everything like that. Raised them up well, bring them through college, bring them through a good class of living, basically. Yeah, I get you. And then that was the normal. Like you look at your father, yeah. You look at the country people that you know of. Yeah, you may be watching this from Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube, right? And you know full well who those people are that I'm talking about, that are country men, country women, that go to Dublin, Ireland, right, for the work. They meet their husband, they meet their wife. That's a country woman after all, Yeah. And then you settle down, buy a house in Dublin there like that, and be done with it. Yeah. But they didn't have a chance to actually, if the work was actually in Roscommon, Leitrim, Westmeath, Cork, Kerry, Donegal, yeah, guarantee you, yeah, everyone will buy a house where they actually lived in that county. They would. Oh, absolute 150%. They'd be like, definitely buying a big ass house in Westmeath. Definitely buying a house in my county Cork. I love Cork. I was born here. I was raised here. I want to buy a house here and be done with it. And then it's just like that's where the work. If the work was there, everyone that is cold cheese, yeah, as in country people, they call them, loads of people call them cold cheese, will actually buy a house in Cork, Westmeath, Roscommon, Sligo, Mayo, the list goes on basically, yeah. And it's like where they lived, they'll buy a house there because that's their fucking real home, yeah. The old fashioned people, like farmers and whatever, had to pack up their bags basically, go where the work went was Dublin, Ireland. Yeah. And these people would be in their 60s, 80s, 90s. Yeah, I get you. And literally, they're country people. They had to go to Dublin and restart their lives with their wife, with their fiance or girlfriend. There, restart their life. Basically, they're both from the country. Oh, they're not from home. They're far away from home altogether. They're in fucking Dublin now. It's the thing. And then it's like we have a rough. The older people had a rough, and even the young people now that are living in the country, they'll have to go all the way up to fucking Dublin for work. Is unbelievable. Really? Yep. That's where the work is. That's where all the offices are. That's where all the money is made. In Dublin. Oh, it's the thing. It could be better work conditions in Dublin compared to the west of Ireland or whatever it is. Yeah, you pack up your bags. So young people that are done the leaving cert, Yeah, what do you think the top colleges are to get qualified? UCD, Trinity, and where are all those? Dublin, Ireland. So so the young people today have to pack up their bags from the west of Ireland, Cork, Limerick, you know what I mean? Yeah, outside Dublin. They all have to go into Dublin. Yeah, to do their masters, to do their bachelors, flatulars, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, and then get qualified. Their good house living and all. You know what I mean? Get a girlfriend on the way through college, then be done with it. They're easy peasy lemon squeezy. It's not like you're handicapped. And then, literally, then after that, then it's like, I miss home. And then when they go on holidays, where do they go? Back home, the real home. It's like, finally, I'm home. No, I'm not. We're on our holidays. Yeah, but this to me is home. The west of Ireland, Sligo, Mayo, Cork, Kerry. You know what I mean? The list goes on, is what it is. Oh, Donegal, finally we're home. I was like, yeah, you're home. I'm not. I'm from Dublin. I was like, you'll be fine. You know what I mean? And then it's just like, I'm home. I was like, all these country people have to leave their own home just to go into Dublin to get work, start a family over there. You know what I mean? So they had it rough, and I still do to this day. Never mind fucking technology and AI and Snapchat and Facebook and Twitter and all. Yeah? If you're born in the West, you'll be brought all the way across Ireland to fucking Dublin for housing, to buy a house or apartment or you know what I mean? It's just like, oh my god. I think you have to restart your life over there, try and make friends in Dublin. How many Dublin friends do you have and all? You know yourself, like. And then it's like you hear the Dubs that were born in Dublin, the Dubbies, the Subbies, yeah. And they're like, oh no, I want to buy a house in this location where I was born, yeah. But there's not enough for sale, or it's too pricey, or whatever. Yeah. But the thing is, though, you have to look at what the west of Ireland had to go through. Look at the other counties of Ireland that they had to go through. They had to leave their fucking homes to go into Dublin to work. Oh, probably a smaller house as well. Because the country houses that I've seen over the years, being born up to now, fuck me. You can buy a big massive house, a mansion in the country for 300k. As it's like, try and get a 300k house in Dublin, Ireland, in a popular location. Good luck to you. You won't get it. Oh. You know what I mean? Yeah. So they could have lived in a big, fancy, massive house that's fancy. Yeah. And they have to go all the way down to fucking Dublin just to live in a 3-bed house. And they'll probably call it a fucking shed I'm living in. Really? Oh yeah. God yeah. If you lived in a big house, guarantee you they will call it this feels like a fucking shed. Basically. I think welcome to Dublin. Literally. That's country people. And they will actually do that to the Dubs. They're like, what? This small fucking house costs a fortune. I was like, yep. But anyway, you know when the Dubs always piss and moan about, I want to buy a house here where I was born and all. I said, can you afford it? Can you afford the mortgage repayments? Nope. So how can you get a house basically? Never mind. Exactly. Never mind. You know? And in Dublin, the people that are born in Dublin always want to go, the popular location. The popular location is key. And it's just like you can go to a different part of Dublin, buy a house that's the same size that you were living in, and just update it. And if you want a big house, all you have to do is literally just get an extension at the front and back of the house and be done with it, and then design your own house in the inside, obviously, with your loving girlfriend or your loving wife, basically your loving husband, yourself. Yeah, and be done with it. There, like imagine buying a house that's the same size but a lot cheaper in a different location. Yeah, and it's just like it could be 200k less. It's like 200k. I can actually put an extension at the front of the house, update the entire house completely on renovation by a construction company. There, basically, make it super fancy. That's worth 100k. There, like that. I'll borrow the money from the bank, obviously, and then I'll just pay off the mortgage. Me and my wife will. Like that, and then they actually go and do that and be done with it, instead of other people will see go for the popular location, but now we can't update our brand new first home ever. We have to save up now in cash for the windows, front doors, back doors. Unbelievable. The price in Dublin is fuck me. You know what I mean? And then it's just like you should have went for the house that was nice and cheapish there, the same size house but in a different location there, not too far from where you actually lived, and be done with it. But people are like, oh no, I want a house even next door. Buy next door actually, or buy it somewhere around my area and buy it, but it's too pricey. How can I win? I was like, of course you can totally win. If there's two incomes, you would be fine. But obviously, I know full well, nah, it's gonna be one fucking income all the way. One fucking income there like that and be done with it. That's why people can't afford a house in the popular location. There's no houses up for sale. There's no houses there. There's no houses. Like, that's because everyone wants the popular location. Of course, the houses are going to be goddamn pricey in the popular location, is the thing. That's how you know people are fucking wealthy as fuck as well, to be fair. You look at people that are in the bad area of Dublin or whatever, right? Yeah, they're probably laughing at the ones that are wealthy housing location. Oh yeah. You know what I mean? As it's like they're basically laughing at you, is what it's like. Haha, you bought a house there that's double the mortgage when you can buy a house that's half the price in somewhere in Dublin that's actually cheaper. But oh no, you go for the one in the popular location, you moron. How big is your fucking mortgage now? Too big. Exactly. That's your problem. You know what I mean? And it's just like you can actually update the house there that's half the price there and be done with it, not bothered by the bank. And then it's like literally, whoa, my house is fully built, refurbished there, everything's brand new, it's all mine. Oh yeah, I'll run the streets like that. But now Dublin people are very, very lucky that they don't have to leave their goddamn Dublin lifestyle and move to the country, is the thing. They have to literally hunt for a house in Dublin because they live in Dublin, but they're all sad because they can't find a house that's in their location that they always wanted there, and it's not the right price. So of course the Dubs haven't a clue what leaving their home feels like. I know like everyone goes to Australia and all, yeah, but it's only like what, for a couple of years, and then you're back in Dublin, if you get me. But if you do something different and manage your money correctly, You'll find a house no problem.